So what do we got? We have green, green, still green. Good. So far so good. Oh wait, this is YouTube on, so it's gonna be green.
Yeah, just checking my settings.
Alright, so we are live with Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. Today, getting through the second part of Chapter 3. I guess, if I had to guess right now, I would say it would be a three-parter. Chapter 3 might be a three-parter, we're on part 2 of 3.
It could be, yeah, because we're just getting to the first midway boss, I believe, midpoint boss.
Yeah. Voice is coming through really clearly today. Or really, your voice is coming through really clearly now.
Could have been where I was positioned.
All right, I'd say hold this position. It's a good position.
Yeah, I'm also talking a bit louder. I'm trying not to talk down to about like this level though in a minute.
All right.
So hoping this is still okay.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue our session. It's time to load my save. Your save's already loaded, you mentioned?
Yep. I'll read out some.
So if I'm running.
Let's see, if you're at the bridge,
yeah, I'm running.
then I'll read out some topics from Maiko and Tiki.
Okay.
So Maiko sends a.
I know these requests that we're working on.
Were we doing side quests in the middle of this?
Yeah, we're doing.
Because I remember that we were going to continue at this bridge.
Oh yeah, we were kind of doing both.
Yeah, because that's what we said we were going to do. We're gonna start by crossing this bridge.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why I was waiting here. Yeah, it has. But yeah, Maiko sends a topic that says, looks like Barry really showed us what he's made of. He may have lost his powers, but he's still got the heart of a Mirage Master. Mamori's safe at the office, but she's really restless. She must be awfully worried about Barry. Kiria's acting really strange. I need you at the office now, so this might be a, I don't know what she means. We'll have to find out afterwards.
Yeah.
So what am I currently doing?
I have to work over to the bridge part.
Yeah. I have the épée equipped. From the épée I learned Cleave, Fire Slash, Wind Thunder, and Magic Boost. It has not been reforged, so I should consider doing that whenever I may, to see what that next skill is. Let's see, if I recall, you may have broken a barrel. Oh, I see a treasure chest I might be able to grab. I'm waiting for you to get here. This is a locked treasure chest, but I have a key. It is piercing eyelashes.
That's perfect.
This would seem to be an area in which no mirages spawn. Either that, or I have the effects of a repel, estoma, or repel spray, repel water, or repel spray. Active. So this links backwards to the east door on the first floor. This is an area where mirages do spawn. I can see the entrance from here.
Yeah.
Oh! Surprise button.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, I got surprised by a mirage popping up.
Yeah, those are crazy. Oh, that's right. I gotta get your feed showing. I can see what's going on.
Yeah. Although this is at
I'm used to
normal
having-
latency settings.
I'm used to having my YouTube analytics page up with OBS beside it, with the restream chat box beside that, so I can read everything.
All right. Hopefully, with this new computer, you can react a lot more, or you can do a lot more stuff in general, all at the same time.
Yeah, I can have a lot more stuff up on it. Yeah, the old system I could just barely have anything on, actually not really anything.
So with Illy on your team, you should be able to learn the skill Slow-Mo, which will replace the use of one of the rare items, Fastering S. Fastering S. It causes all of the Mirages to move at about half speed.
Okay. Ooh,
So-
two sides start opening up.
Aha.
Of course, you guys. Wait, playing straight, beating attack. I guess take out fire strike. Take out fire. Yeah, also take out the light fire and bring up the medium.
Alright.
Man, everyone's finishing now. It's like, no, I don't think I got any spare weapons on me. Oh, I do. Okay, awesome. That's fair. Oh, I'm so lucky. I have a spare. Crap, I don't have a spare for her. Oh well, whatever.
You should be able to craft them. Like, you should be. I don't know how much of the battles you've been avoiding and how many you've been seeking. How many extras you may have been seeking.
Well, what I'll do, I guess, I'll quickly. There's no point taking on a boss and not getting the benefit out of it after. I'm gonna quickly save it. Warp to the warp to the office again. If there's nothing there, I'll just reload my save.
Alright.
Now it's the hard cut. Of course, I can't do anything. Ah, okay. Reload.
俺の技今の五木なら使いこなせるん
この力受け取って翼
俺のとっておきだ受け取れトーマ
Oh, the quick check.
よ
Now,
り
how
貴
the
族
heck,
的なこの力で
like,
華麗なる戦いを
oh, here we go. Let's heal myself quickly.
I just realized I have two slightly redundant skills to each other. Fire Strike and Inferno Strike. I just want to get rid of
That's
Fire
the same
Strike.
thing?
Yeah. Well, Inferno Strike is a stronger Fire Strike, stronger and more expensive strike.
Okay.
Yeah, it's stronger, but it's also more expensive. So, but I think most of my setup is set up such that I don't have to worry too much about my magic points.
Okay.
Oh, you're in front of the bridge?
Yeah, maybe get your feet up.
I sense a dangerous presence beyond the bridge. What should I do? Let us proceed. What were you doing?
I'm just getting your feet up.
Oh, okay.
I don't
So-
see you blind though.
Oh, really? Let me...
Wait, you gotta do it. Never mind. You put on the side of the
Oh, okay. So I'm just waiting on that first dialogue there.
Okay.
Does everything look okay on your side?
Well, yeah.
Alright. So I'm just waiting for... I'm sort of watching your feed and waiting for you to go into that cutscene. I think I'm about 15 seconds ahead.
Yeah, well, if you're on normal, then
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, you'll get my feed. Then my feed will be, yeah, between Restream and YouTube, probably 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So I'm proceeding
So,
now.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Periscope won't link up to Restream chat.
奥に進むしかなさそうね。待ちなさい。何か来るわ。
Where the hell is he?
Oh, straight into a mini boss fight.
リスケ必ず奴らを止めるぞ
了解 Yeah, I'm hoping to do with that custom RTMP server.
絶対負け
So
ら
like
れな
what
いよ
you're。doing here, where, or maybe we need a screen shrink working powerfully so you can actually get a faster capture.
Mm-hmm.
勝つわよ。
Or if you stream into my server, then I can double capture always somehow. I have to run OBS twice, I think, though.
It'll be interesting to see, like, to see how that all turns out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of different ways we can do but the screen capture works. We haven't tried that since I turned off the hardware.
攻撃一発。
If I can capture the screen better, you can capture mine better, then
クロムまだいけるか
it's much easier going. What are you guys? Resistance.
来いいいね
翼、いつでも行けるわよ。ありがとう、シーダ。
Going.
よ
Where?
し。全部なぎ倒すよ。私に続きなさい。いけるわね。だって。
These battles are actually starting to get kind of tough.
やり。
Yeah.
Definitely not one-shotting this boss. But I might just one session. Nope, not even one session.
集中して
It's a good thing I used charge and concentrate beforehand. See if I make Idola and we'll finish them off.
何者だろうと
Yeah, if you have something already,
大成
hard
これで
mode.
一区切り
Hard mode has begun.
Yeah. What are you doing?
俺の技今の樹なら使いこなせるやったな
Lowered though? What the heck? I lowered their attack. Well, they must have boosted themselves back up again. Still bugging.
Yeah, they have a lot of support. They have a lot of support magic in there.
Fine. We are going for.
私の技術キリアだけに
I don't know if that gives me special intelligence on that one. For strike oppose. Granting party member one turn. Whether it's a medium turn or.
It'll say, you know how some bosses say that the boss continues to attack? It'll say that for your characters.
Yeah. I'll do empty wave.
Alright. Probably a good way to take out those minions in one session.
I should point at the minion, shouldn't I? Point at the boss.
Because I think part of what makes this fight more challenging is that if you give the minions even one turn to survive, they're going to use it to buff everyone up. They're going to be casting all kinds of buff spells. Now, I wonder if I should take Flux. I think it's one of those kinds of spells that only Kyria learns. I do have Megiddola on with that I don't have to worry about weaknesses or resistance.
I guess, yeah, there's exclusive stuff, you might as well try to grab it.
Let's see, she has Ice and Wind for her session skills. I want to keep Ice and Wind on her main skills as well.
Oh, crap.
There's so many good things to choose from. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe if I do some extra stuff, if I find any hidden quests or something, I can unlock another command skill on her list. For now, I might have to give up on Flux. I can always relearn it again. It's on a low-level weapon for her.
Oh, so you guys are dead already.
なんとか倒せたな。みんな怪我はないか。
So let's have a look at what's going on your side of things.
I know, so you guys are dead. I've got attack down, it looks like, on me. I've got shield up, but I can't figure out what the other down is. Circle down. Is that evade, I'm guessing?
Oh yeah, hit and evade. So if everything is down, you might want to use a I want to say you might want to use a Dekunda stone, but not while your companions are down. If you can revive them.
Bring them back to life first.
So yeah, that would be the obvious first move. It might be a good idea once you have your party members up to try and charm the minions, because then they'll either not move, or they will act against the party, or act against their own party.
If they'll do charm, yeah.
So the wagtail plume, or if nothing else, or you could try the body elemental items to try and inflict poison or paralysis or sleep. So yeah, they have a whole 5-party session attack lined up on your characters.
Yeah, I'm dead. MOBA.
Hmm.
May have to grind a bit. We'll have to try switching up to different party members.
Maybe. Let's see here. They have Axe, Lance, and I didn't catch the elemental attacks they were using. So if they have...
They're just doing attacks.
Yeah. Oh, they only have... Okay, so they have... So what you need to do is you've got, yeah, Itsuki in the front, because sword beats Axe. But Axe beats Lance, so you might want to put Ellie and Kiria on your team, especially because Ellie using a bow beats flying monsters, which is the boss.
Yeah.
So sword and bow and magic, and then Session. I would say Session the mages, because they're usually glass cannons. They'll be the ones that go down first, and they'll be the ones that deal the most damage if you don't take them down first.
Yeah, so Kiria's got to go in there. No point in keeping Ellie because she got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, but I want to say keep Ellie in there.
Okay.
Unless unless she doesn't have, well, yeah, unless she doesn't have a food boost, because then her luck is going to be low. But the thing is, Tsubasa and Toma are both lances, so they're both going to be weak against those axe users.
Okay.
So yeah, so even if Ellie takes a huge damage from a single hit, she's not going to take a session. She's not going to eat a whole session.
Hopefully. See what happens here. Let me resave it.
So yeah, this is probably sort of a bottleneck in the game, because up until now, most of the enemies that you encounter are either weak against lances, or they use swords. So your lances, either your lances will overpower them, or they'll resist whatever the enemy throws at them. Here, it's the opposite. You've got a whole bunch of axe users, so you want to keep the lances out of your party, and you have 2 party members that aren't weak against axes. All right, Session those minions.
Take out the axe users, or go for the magicians?
Since they all have buff spells, I would say go after the axe users.
Okay.
So let's see, the barbarians are going to be weak against swords. Just based on looks. Their elemental weaknesses I don't remember at all. And then Ellie, if I recall, Ellie's kind of a status inflictor. So if you can charm them, paralyze them, make them fall asleep, like basically just make them lose turns. If she doesn't have anything like that, then just straight up arrow the boss, because the boss is flying.
I guess see that I could do a lower enemy offense for 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, that's probably pretty important. I would do that.
Well, it's only 1 enemy. Oh, it says all enemies. Why did it pick all enemies?
Oh yeah, it lets you target 1 enemy because if someone is weak against it, if your spell or ability can trigger a session, then that's the enemy that everyone else will trigger for their session attacks, or that's the enemy that everyone else will target for their session attacks. So it's a bit like, yeah, like even though it targets everything, it'll ask you to target 1 anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, having Tarunda is, at that point in the game, is probably pretty important. And then any of Crom's attacks will devastate a barbarian. Which of them is the weakest?
I would like to put a defense on my guy, but I want to quickly try to get the attacks
Yeah.
up first.
Yeah. Think of the ups and like the buffs and debuffs as being about 10%. Like about a 10% addition or 10% subtraction.
Crap. Oh, he's already dead. So is the main guy.
Yeah. I guess you might actually have to grind a bit just to ensure that they enough so that you can take out a minion in one session. That's probably all you need to
Yeah, maybe
I need to level up for.
maybe have to. Yeah, maybe have to buy better necklaces or something to give him higher armor.
That's possible. If you haven't gone shopping at Carabia, it might be a good time to do that.
Yeah, I did it. I think in chapter 1 or something. So it's been a little bit. I jump out of here. Let me go take a look since I've saved it already. That kind of sucks. It prevents you from going on unless you just go on anyway. Now, where am I? I guess you could continue your story mode, but you'll probably both of the guys pretty quickly with all your extra gear.
I'm actually taking this time to like I forgot to post that I was going online. So I'm just retweeting your Periscope there. Your Periscope broadcast.
Yeah, I've actually tried fixing it so it doesn't tweet the Periscope one, but for whatever reason, whenever I go online to restream, because it triggers Periscope,
Yeah.
Periscope's triggering my Twitter account.
Well, no, yeah, Twitter and Periscope are intertwined.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Twitter. I don't know if Twitter acquired Periscope or if they're just partnered with them. But yeah, whenever someone goes online on Periscope, they have a deal that Periscope will be shown on Twitter.
Yeah, so usually I'll delete that tweet right away and post my own. But I figure I'll just leave it because you usually post one and I just retweet that one.
Yeah. Let's see. Speaking of which,
Okay,
I will do that.
Yeah, so it looks like there's new stuff here. It'll give me a +8 to armor. That'll be handy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll bring my defense and resistance up by 1 as well. I better buy that. But you know, yeah, I kind of need it. Oh crap. That's good. Magic +4. Oh, the decisions. But I could always use more defense though.
Yeah, for this fight, defense. Do we have an evade stat? We don't have an evade stat. That might actually be the luck stat. Strength, magic, skill, speed, def, res, luck. Skill and speed might play a part in it too.
Skill and speed?
Yeah, skill usually determines, I think, in this game, whether you land a critical, but it might also determine your general accuracy in offense and defense.
I'm looking at Ellie right now, and her defense is 25, and her skill is like 38, speed 37. So I'm thinking to put the extra points in defense, get that 25 up to 27.
Might be good, yeah. Although seeing that she has a lot of potential to gain skill and speed, and a lot of her um like being that she uses a bow, she's going to depend on her skill and speed a bunch.
So you think you should go for that one?
Personally, I would stack for skill and speed, but if you wanted to bolster her defense for survivability, I wouldn't hold it against you.
Well, it's only 2 for defense, where you get, like you said, 8 and 6 for the extra bonus on the other one.
Yeah.
And the armor goes up either way, so.
Alright.
So I grabbed the wind anklet.
Alright.
But should I bother boosting all 5 characters, even though I'm only fighting with 3? I guess I might as well.
I think so. You can. Yeah, like I was thinking, like you can switch them out mid battle. So if they're getting slowly chipped down, it might be a good idea to swap out to fresh characters.
Let's see here. So the question is, does Toma go with skill and speed as well, since they're all getting a plus 8, 6 on there? Sure. What am I missing? So you got nothing. Is that right? You actually got no item? Glass cat eye.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
They all have sort of a signature starting item of sorts.
She's got horrible strength. She only got 20. Think I should probably give her some extra strength. Or focus.
It's I would say give her strength if you want her to specialize in hitting things with her microphone. It's a good
Okay.
She has a weapon that deals almighty damage, meaning that it'll hit all enemies for equal effectiveness.
Then using her ice spell, her stuff usually that's against the magic ability.
Yeah. So like if you wanna
Probably usually that's against the
So like it would be an unusual thing. It's something I would probably do from a new file is see if I could specialize Kyria in strength. But normally she's a mage.
Okay.
But she has just the fact that she's the only one in the game that has an almighty weapon might give you some incentive to try specializing her as a physical attack mage.
Okay. Hard to see what to do. That's 2, that's 8.
Yeah, like for a first time play, just look at what gives her the most points overall, and just buy that.
Yeah.
Like if everything else is giving her like 2 or 3 points, and then there's this one item that gives them like 20. Like even if the 20 points isn't like something she'll never use, put it on her. It's the biggest benefit.
Yeah. So they're all ready. I'll quickly go drink and heal, and head back to the temple.
A drink for Kiria.
Yeah. Go back here.
Daito TV station.
That actually broke through a door around here. That actually might get me over to that tower quicker.
If you go out the east door on the first floor, it should take you right to the bridge.
Okay.
So we have there's another possible problem we're gonna have to fix if we do this if we do the custom RTMP server thing, and that is how will we resolve conflicting game sound?
Well, the game sound would be. Well, it depends how we're hosting it. Because if I'm feeding it through to the end server, then all our. Yeah, there wouldn't be game sounds then.
Yeah.
I guess there'd
So
just
like
be.
the way I have things set up on my end is that only my game is transmitting sound. If I transmit, like just now, I was thinking, oh, my game is silent right now. What if I turn up the sound on your channel? And then I realized that we were talking like our voices were echoing through your channel. So I'm like, oh, that's not just game sound; it's our voices too.
Yeah.
So if we have say 4 people playing Xenoblade 2, and we have 4 sets of game sound going in, and your RTMP server is handling our voices, so only one set of voices is going through. Whose game sound will play? Yours? Or if it goes silent, then would you just like have the control panel and just say, okay, since my game is silent, we'll play this guy's game sound, or something like that?
Yeah, I guess game sound wise, it would be whoever is hosting
All right.
the actual feed through. Yeah, I didn't really think of that part. I just figured, yeah, I guess I just figured it'd be streaming through. That I would have my. Yeah, good question. Because our talking would be mixed into the game, and that would be done through Discord or
Yeah.
Hangouts, however we plan on doing it. But then for the actual game, yeah, it would have to be one person's game. So
The host. So it'll be yours because it'll be your RTMP server.
yeah, so you could have it grab.
So I mean, this like what's happening now is just kind of an edge case. I think it's gonna be pretty rare that my game will be totally quiet, and I won't be able to patch your game sound through. Like I imagine it'll like since we'll all be playing relatively the same kind of situation. It'll be a lot rarer that one player has to wait for the others.
Yeah, but you should be able to, if you want to, change. I guess. Well, no, you can't. Wait, well, maybe because we're talking over Hangouts.
Yes.
So you could have the YouTube feed for my game go through one part of the mixer, or Hangouts call in a different part. You could turn up the YouTube side, keep the Hangout side down.
Yeah, that's possible.
Like,
all right.
Well, you might have to use a setup similar to what I'm using, because in my setup right now, I have it set where computer sounds are all coming through one input. Any Hangout calls going through second input. Then my game's going through its own input. Then I can mix and match how I see fit. I've got like 4 inputs showing up through OBS right now, so I can turn them up and down as I want.
All right. Yeah. That was something that I noticed that they had updated in OBS. But they kept the old setup that I had. Like when I started building some new scene selections, uh, I have like on my old one I have desktop audio, mic auxiliary, and the LGP stream engine. On the new ones, I actually have to manually add a audio input capture and an audio output capture. Like the audio output capture will catch any voice calls, and the audio input capture will catch the audio portion of my LGP stream engine.
Okay.
Whereas
Darn wizards are
older
cool.
versions of OBS Classic lumped in the video and audio signal from the stream engine, or it did that automatically.
Okay.
So I guess some users wanted more control, more of a lower level control over how the video and audio is handled.
Okay.
That's my guess. All right, so you're gonna take out those minions so that they can't buff and debuff so much. If you have any mirrors, this would be a good battle to use them in too.
Yeah. Might do.
So these guys
Bring
neutralize.
Toma for now.
All right.
He's got the flame attack.
All right.
He got those darn mages.
Flame strike.
Oh, there's one mage gone.
All right, that looks a lot easier. Yeah, I would just say if you can. Let's see. We need Toma to attack to take out the mages, but then when it comes to those axes, hopefully, like he is a fighter, so he should have enough defense to survive a session.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, then he'll have to guard on his turn.
Oh, you little buggers. Party defense needs to go up. They're about to do a mass attack on me, so defense has to go up.
Yeah, they get 4 turns now. 5 counting that this boss attacks twice.
Oh, Toma's down.
Yeah. Like Rakukaja, well, Rakukaja and Tsukukaja together would help. Rakukaja, Tsukukaja, Hamstring, and Fog Breath would really help.
Yeah.
But Rakukaja alone isn't going to do much.
Dang it.
Let's see. Ellie has Tarunda, right? So
Which?
Tarunda lowers enemy attacks.
It lowers their offense, yeah, for 3 rounds.
Yeah. So Tarunda and Rakukaja together should make a significant difference. But yeah, if it's just
That's what I'm hoping.
yeah, like regarding Toma, I would almost want to say like take out the axes.
Oh, quit doing that.
Yeah, I'd want to say take out the axes first, and then bring Toma in when they can't session him.
Thing is, the darn main guy is taking out.
Yeah, the
my main
lance beats sword. So maybe you could have Itsuki defend. Like if you know that the lance is going to target him, have him defend.
Yeah.
Because that would stop a session from happening.
What am I doing? I need items. I'm all messed up now.
Like, if I recall, Ellie's luck is naturally low. So maybe... But she is really great at destroying flying units. The thing is, against a flying boss, you're going to need some time. So maybe have
Yeah.
Ellie be in the back row until all the minions are down. Ellie and the lance users in the back row until the minions are down. Session the minions down as quickly as you can. Have Itsuki defend so that the lance doesn't session him.
Yeah, because that boss, every time the boss hits me, he gets into a session right away.
Yeah. And the boss attacks twice.
And I'm dead
So
again.
if Itsuki guards, he could take away a lot of enemy damage. Alright, so
Yeah, so first I'm gonna.
yeah. So definitely have Itsuki
Yeah.
guard until the minions are down at least.
Yeah, it's just nasty.
Yeah.
I definitely need to use that double turn ability.
That would be interesting. Have him use the double turn ability and then guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then the others, let's see here. So that would leave, if Ellie's in the back row, that would leave Kiria and who? That would leave Kiria and a lance user, wouldn't it?
No, that's not what I wanted. Shoot. I'm in a bad setup. I should have switched characters so Tomo is in here for the initial strike right away. I doubt I can run away. No.
Do your characters have
Okay.
elemental weaknesses like fire, ice, electric, or air?
That I don't know without pulling up their stats. Let me see.
Because I think you can check on the touchscreen. I think that the weapons they have equipped determine their elemental weaknesses.
Itsuki is weak against fire.
Alright.
And lances. I guess if I switch the weapon he uses, that would benefit.
Yeah. You can also learn a talent to mitigate damage from lances or more easily dodge them. But that's later on. Right now, you have to work with him being weak against lances, and the way to work with that is to guard.
Yeah. Guard. You want swapped out.
You swapping out Kiria?
I think it was her. Because, yeah, I need. Right there. I need my.
Oh, yeah, you want.
Always resist these, that.
So, red
There's
mage.
Kiria was ice. They don't work both ice.
I see.
See, those darn mages gone.
Yeah, I was thinking get rid of the axes first.
They got more hit points. They were taking me down pretty fast.
Alright.
Dang it.
So, Ellie is weak against wind? What was it that started that session?
Let's take a look. Oh, I should probably bring her back to life, shouldn't I? Whatever, no. I just want to go. Then I'll switch out guys for my next match.
I wonder if it would be a good idea for you to take on the arena. I'll try switching on your feed's audio just for, whoops. Just for, at 1%. No, I think our voices are still louder than the game audio.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal. That's supposed to be, otherwise you can't hear what the hosts are saying.
Oh yeah. For my game audio, I have it pretty low compared to the voices.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just me. So guarding is no point to it.
Oh, you're the only one standing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also attacking, get myself killed.
Yeah, you might have to level up
I
a
mean,
bit. You might want to try that. You might want to try that arena, the Urahara arena.
Do some fighting in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more setup here. See what happens. I may have to just give him a different weapon as well. Unless all his weapons are lance.
My stream seems to be buffering yours. Reload.
Wait. Yeah, they're all swords. Doesn't really matter what I put them on. Sword person.
There we go. Yeah, they're all swords, but they should have different elemental weaknesses. If there's one there that doesn't say weak to fire, if they all say weak to fire, then he's going to have to guard, because a lance or a fire user will take him out.
Yeah, they're all weak to fire.
Alright.
So I want... who's in my party right now? Testing.
Let's see, since Ellie just joined, I'm guessing maybe her talents are to status affect the enemies. Status affect the minions so they either attack their own boss or each other, or just to stop them from using buffs and doffs on themselves, or buff and doff spells.
Try that.
Oh yeah, see if you can gain some levels in the Urahara arena.
Okay, I'll try this fight again with this setup and see what we get.
Alright.
Otherwise, yeah, it's... I feel bad with you just sitting there with your guy not playing anymore. Yeah, it's amusing that Xenoblade 2 comes out December 1st. I guess it's a good spot for them to do it, though, so people can buy it for Christmas presents.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll be through this before then, but I wouldn't mind trying out either finishing Xenoblade 1 or doing a simulcast of Xenoblade X before Xenoblade 2 comes out.
Yeah.
When it comes to Monolith Soft, I really hope they get Capcom, Sega, and Namco together to do a Project Cross Zone 3 on the Switch. Because they did some really good sprite work on the 3DS. I want to see them. I want to see how they do when it comes to like full-sized sprite work in 1080p 60.
That'd be cool to see how things go. Do I waste the session on the guy that's over half dead, or do I put it on the guy with full health? The special attack.
Take out the guy who's half dead. Less turns for them.
Okay.
The more turns you can take away from them, the more turns you'll have to recover from their sessions.
Okay.
Like, don't attack someone who's at full health unless you can take them straight down from full to 0. Otherwise, they get a chance to recover. I think this was also the like back in the Dragon Warrior days. Once they had AI taking over for your companions, that was what they would do. They would attack the strongest thing that they can take out in one hit. If they can't take anything out in one hit, then they'd go for the weakest thing.
Okay.
So in this case, go for the strongest thing that you could take out in one session. If no such thing exists, go after the weakest thing. And definitely have Ellie try to status effect. Like, does she have dazing shot or sleep shot or anything like that? Or does she have any items that have those effects? Weak shot.
Because a weak
oh no,
shot
wait, they
plus 1.
Alright, well that'll start a session at least. So that's good.
But for now, I'm doing fire strikes.
Alright. Yeah, what I was gonna do
I can take
is...
on the Dark Wizard.
Yeah, I would say like use one of those wagtail plumes. So you can effectively... If you can take... let's see, if you can charm one of them, that's effectively killing them for 3 turns. Like they're effectively
Okay.
out of the battle for 3 turns.
Good. Both mages are gone.
All right. Charm one of the berserkers, maybe.
Look for my item. Causes charm. I got 1 wagtail.
All right. Yeah, use those. Don't hoard them up. They'll do you little good in regular monster battles. Like here, when you're fighting a boss with minions, that's probably their best thing. That's probably their best use.
Guarding.
Provided they work actually, and provided they don't resist.
Yeah.
Them.
Crap.
Yeah, Ellie will learn things like Charm Shot, Daze Shot, and stuff like that. Weak Shot is just a regular old attack that procs a session. But Charm Shot and Daze Shot will actually, they can turn the tide of the battle entirely. Plus, she can ad-lib off of them too.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All I have to do, bring Ellie up. And now I gotta get her out of the arena. Dang it, don't go after her. Get her out. Actually, what I'm gonna do, the main guy won't attack before I get 2 turns out, so I'm going to get my defenses up. Now my next turn I'll defend.
All right.
Oh, you little swap out. Actually, I should probably bring out Tsubasa and Kupil. Or, yeah.
So you want to keep the lances safe until the axes are gone.
Yeah. And Tsubasa is a sword, it looks like.
Tsubasa is a lance.
Ah, crap.
Pegasus Knights traditionally use lances.
I was looking at Itsuki and I was looking at the picture. Here we gains that. I need to bring out you.
So yeah, that's the trouble with that's part of this bottleneck, is that you have 2 lance users, 1 sword user, 1 bow user, and 1 almighty weapon user.
Yeah.
So there's
Go down.
So ice against the barbarians.
Yeah. Now you have to guard. That's right. Take your time. Waste it on the main guy.
Mm-hmm. As long as she can't start a session off of him, everyone else is safe.
Yeah. Guard.
As long as the barbarians don't attack Tsubasa as well. Oh, it looks like they might not have a session attack if the barbarians attack Tsubasa. Might be a lucky break.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have to use Tsubasa to heal everybody. Oh, miss. Good. in this match. Ouch.
Chaos Pegasus
Come on,
Knight.
Valerie. One axe guy's dead now.
Alright.
But I need to kill Tsubasa all the way up. Okay,
Tsubasa
so
just
guard with,
a Medea machine.
yeah. Ouch. Oh, dang it. What do I do?
So this is pretty difficult even on normal mode.
Yeah. I gotta bring Izuki's health back up. I'll have to revive Kiria after. Guard. Dang you! I'm swapping out.
Do you have any ice packs or maca leaves? I think you used 3. You used your maca leaves for the side quest. But ice packs
Yeah, I
should
don't
be
have any of those.
a decent group heal item.
Oh wait, I got 4 maca leaves.
Oh, 4 maca leaves, okay.
4 ice packs.
Alright, so anyone else should be able to pinch heal if necessary by using those.
So revive enemy and fully heal. I'll use that right now. What can I do?
So once all the barbarians are gone, they won't be able, like, once it's just the boss, it doesn't matter if she hits your weakness because she won't be able to start a session. And you can just start going ham. Oh yeah, speaking of ham, does Toma still have hamstring?
I believe so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Might be worth using.
But the problem is, the guy is resistant against it. Unless I use it against the flyer.
Well, yeah, he'll be resistant to the damage, but he'll still take the attack down. Or he'll still take the debuff. Like I would say if you've got fog, if you've got any stat downs, then just stack those onto the enemies while they're not trying to buff themselves. Either that or they will try and waste their turns casting those spells.
Okay. Let's get out. By using first year attack. On, please. Ad-lib activated.
Nice. I was wondering if those would show up soon.
Come on. Yes, he's dead. Good. We're back. We're just the main guy now. Ouch. Tree's down.
You can collect a lot of 3-star prestige from sessions on this.
Yeah. I need to bring you back to life. Okay, So you. So this main guy, what's he weak against?
Arrows and wind.
Okay.
Just by
Like
virtue
you
of being a
Force
Pegasus
Flare.
Knight. Oh yeah, possibly.
No. Dang
But
it.
yeah, land a hamstring as well, if you can.
Oh, 1 hit point.
All right. So Pegasus don't count as horse. So he needs to use a beat on himself.
Surprise. Yeah, shows their resistance against swords.
Yeah, lances beat swords.
So I actually have to raise
So-
my party's defense, I guess, for 3 rounds.
Yeah. Itsuki casts Rakukaja and just guards. He'll just be a Rakukaja
Yeah.
machine. Because electric, I'm
But-
pretty sure they're going to be neutral to electric. If you haven't tested this out already.
Could I do Terrakaja as well?
Yeah, sure. But actually, since you've raised your party's defense, I would have Toma use hamstring on the boss to basically stack on what you're doing.
Okay.
So
Now I
raising
need to
raising
swap
your
out
defense
for-
and lowering their offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Tsubasa to heal everybody. Actually, that's not much. For those other items you mentioned, Maka Leaf,
Yeah.
Honor Loose Stores, that's about the same thing, whatever.
Yeah, like those items are for people who don't normally learn healing spells. So for anyone else to be a pinch healer.
So now we guard with my main guy.
And have Ellie shoot arrows. Have anyone who can use wind use wind.
So I'll use Hamstring. And get Tsubasa out of there. Ellie, of course, Ellie's almost dead. I'm gonna have to use a Goop Heal. Oof, fully restores. Now we don't need that. Okay, skill. Set to use Weak Shot.
Yeah.
Once he's got electric or fire damage.
Just bow damage.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now, should I keep bending with my main guy still?
Aha, so she's weak against electric. I'd say use your electric attacks on her then.
Medium electric attack.
Yeah, as long as he's not going to die from it her next attack, go ahead, just use your electric.
Yeah. Okay, I think this guy's going down now.
Yeah, make sure to keep that hamstring topped up as well. To give the
Yeah.
boss, giving that boss that chance to miss, will save you a lot of grief.
No! Son of a. Reinforcements. But if I can take him up quickly.
Yeah,
it's
I'd
half
say
the
like
damage.
use your special performances to take out the reinforcements.
Don't have any.
All right. Let's see. The mage is weak against swords, or the mage is weak against physical in general.
I wonder if I can.
Huh, another flying unit as a reinforcement. Ellie should be able to take them out pretty quick.
I'm wondering if I should go for a defense boost.
I'd say you want to do that when you're relatively safe. At this, like, reducing damage by 10% isn't going to do much. If they session you down, they're going to session you down with a Rakukaja on top. So it'd be a wasted turn.
So, just
Like-
going for electric attack.
Yeah, try to take them down. Try to take either the mage or the... Well, take any of the henchmen down. Or the reinforcements. I'd say use a sword based skill on the mage. Since most of your frontline troops are physical now.
Okay, he's dead.
Alright.
But I need to heal. Yeah, but actually, I better use. I'll have to use a beat chain.
Alright. Yeah, don't worry about using, like, those items that you can only hold 5 of, because you're guaranteed to get more than 5 of them throughout the game.
Yeah.
I think you can get an infinite supply if you keep playing at the arena.
No.
See, now, where
They're
everyone
gonna
is
go
safe,
next.
yeah, when everyone is safe, that's actually a good time to use your Rakukaja, or your Kaja spells. Because you can afford to waste turns on those tiny little boosts.
Yeah. Ricky.
If you keep summoning those, then it might be that his strategy is just to keep summoning minions when they're at low health.
Yeah.
So you might actually have to focus fire the boss down.
Well, taking out side guys right now. All I got left is the main guy and the wizard.
Alright. I was thinking that Mazio spell might help. If the mage isn't... if the mage doesn't resist electric.
I think he did. Yeah,
Alright.
he does.
Alright. I would have said take out the... Wait, I think I did say take out the wizard first then.
Yeah, we have to swap out for the ice person.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to heal because the next person to attack is the boss. Oh, this is nasty. I should probably special attack the wizard, or special attack
Special
boss.
performance?
Yeah, should I save my special for the boss and just try to use spells on the wizard, or should I use special the wizard out of there?
Hard to say. I mean, if the boss is just going to summon reinforcements, I'd say try to like ignore the mage as much as possible and just focus on taking down the boss.
Okay.
And then if the boss summons, if the boss summons flying minions, take out the mage, and then use your Mazio to hit both of the flying monsters at once, Mazio or Mazan.
So a group heal again. Where are you?
Of course, if you have Mazio stones or Mazan stones, those would help too.
Yeah. Ice. Ice sucks. Get you out of it. Shot. Take out that boss. Almost dead. Oh, he got healed by the wizard.
Oh, it's only 315. Plus, the wizard loses their turn. Hey, and you got an extra 3-star prestige.
Oh, you two will attack off of that. No. Actually. But item will cause. Axe. Oh well. Maybe I better heal. What? Where's my heals? I had. Oh, right there.
But yeah, that 315 or so could be taken away with one session.
Yeah. This boss is gonna be dead right away. I hope.
Alright, so now that the wizard...
Come on.
Yeah, now that the mage didn't spend their time healing, that allows you to take out the boss really quickly. They risked it on attacking you.
Yeah.
So you must have gained a bunch there.
Bouncing back.
3 new skills for most of your characters. And lots of levels up.
I know. So many characters jumping back and forth in there to get the right combos going. Look at that. Armor Slayer, Fang Breaker, and Sword Expertise.
So sword expertise, sword expertise is something I would keep. There are a couple of swords that teach you sword expertise, or a couple of carnages that teach you sword expertise, so you can stack that up as you learn them.
Okay.
Fangbreaker. Fangbreaker will be useful for a long time, but probably not something you'll keep at the end game. It's a nice way to take on a boss because you can attack them and lower their attack. So then that combos well with Toma's hamstring to attack them and lower their accuracy.
I'm thinking Armor Slayer I could probably replace with Horse Slayer.
Alright.
Or, yeah. Give it a try.
Like if you want to, you could, like alternatively you could keep both. If for example, you're not using, like
ooh, maybe I should use Fangbreaker instead of Armor Slayer.
That's possible too, yeah. Let's see, Armor Slayer. Well, yeah, Armor Slayer will allow you to session off of any armor, armored axe, armored lance, armored sword. But Fangbreaker will allow you to lower their attack.
Yeah, want to be lowering attacks. So expertise. Now, what do I take out? Distance, I want to keep. Well, it's at 35. Magic is only 31. And strength is at 33. I can take resistance off, I guess.
Alright. Yeah, you've got most of what you got there is 2 points to a stat. So
yeah.
That's, I mean, you've already made more than that just by leveling up.
Wow. So electric one, another boost to poison skewer. Wait. No. Medium attack. Physical lance. So get rid of skewer 2. Go for assault dive.
Let's see, medium. Yeah. So you'd replace the light attack with the medium attack. So skewer becomes assault dive.
Life drain.
Life drain for Kiria. So her magic power is going to get very strong. So having life drain will allow her to basically heal herself and while damaging the opponent. However, that is provided that she ever has any state of health between full and dead.
Yeah. Let's see. Want to restore health. Skewer. Here's poison. Group party attack. Oh, maybe I'll skip life drain.
Alright. And Posumudi will gain a +1.
Ooh, that's good. Flux. +1.
Yep. So it becomes less costly to use.
So fire attack. Light fire.
Flux powered up.
What?
I just noticed that Flux powered up there. So now, if you wanted to make Kiria an elemental mage, then here's your next element. Heat. So you have ice, heat, and body.
Well, I could probably take off Bufu +1 for light attacks. I've got
See, now that I'm noticing, yeah. Now that I see that she has Lullaby Song, I would have said you should use Lullaby Song while all the minions are there. Because that just takes them out of the battle.
If it would have worked on him, yeah.
Yeah. Like use Lullaby Song right at the beginning, and then just focus on hitting the boss.
Yeah, at least we beat him, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah. I'd
So
say
I'm
yeah.
thinking-
Hold on to Lullaby Song and use it in future boss battles, or actually just use
Yeah,
it in
so
regular
I'll do
battles too.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll take out Bufu, since I got the Bufula. I'll put
Yeah.
Agi in there.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Help with sessioning, if I can get some session things to go with it. Okay, cutscenes are kicking in.
All right. So it looks like we managed to beat it. Is everyone all right?
どうしてここに？
教える義理はない。お前たちには関係ないことだ。
待ってくれ。俺たちは仲間を助けたい。知ってることを教えてくれ。
また仲間か。戯れるなら力をつけてからにしろ。今のお前は弱い。他人を気にする前にひたすら一人で己の力を磨け。それが強くなる唯一の道だ。
それは違うと思う。強くなる方法はそれだけじゃないはずだ。仲間と一緒に強くなる方法だってきっとある。
ぬるいな。
このタイミングで私たちに姿を見せた理由は何？
思い上がるな。群れなければ何もできないお前たちに興味などない。
群れと仲間は違うわ。あなたにはわからないでしょうけどね。
ああ、わからんな。貴様は仲間とやらとじゃれ合ったままあいつともども沈んでいけ。それが似合いだ。
あいつ？それって樹のこと？どうして樹を気にかけるの
？First, say. I've gone through that fight again.
Yeah. Look around for any shinies, what treasure chests,
Yeah.
and then proceed. Oh. Hello, girl who's being stalked. it's that one NPC who's being stalked by creepy mirages.
Ooh, we got that girl with the requested.
Mm-hmm. Ditch the deadbeats. Buttery voiced Inferno. Cocky black scale rider. And the last one is the worst, the slowest slowpoke ever. Looks like I have 0 or more. 0 or more of the forces I need. Let's cast. Oh no, wait, let's use an attractor spray to speed up this quest. Items. There it is. Oh, and a teleporter too. I'll have that.
敵だ。不意打ちに気をつけろ。
Yeah. No replacements, no understudies.
はあ散々
マジかよ。ここで歌を歌えってのか。この歌を知ってそうな人は緊急時でも放映やめないくらいアニメと演歌と旅番組に気合い入れてるからな、大東テレビ。けどこの和風ステージでアニソンってどうする。歌といえばキリアさんか翼ちゃんだけど。
So even the Daito TV idolosphere mimics Daito TV in the real world,
でも
in the
この
human
アニメ
world.
バリーさんが限定版ボックスを手に入れたとか言ってたような。
歌を覚えるしかないか。一度戻ろう。ここには歌のプロが2人もいる。きっと大丈夫だよ。
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna run around and fight mirages to get those forces. Just used a rare and probably expensive attraction spray. Don't want it to go to waste.
決めてみせるよ。翼にドキドキしてね。
Huh. Tsubasa's sexy dance works on barbarians.
Oh, nice.
今の私たちは絶対に強い。
See, they're not weak against ice or wind. Fire? Against
そ
fire.
の技でいきましょう。燃えなさい。
So yeah, go back to
まだまだ強くなる。
The people that I'm looking for here are actually in the room with the old men.
次いただき。
Okay.
And
いいライブだったわ。この力受け取
Hello,
って
jumping
翼。
periscope view.
やっ
View.
たわ。
Welcome.
Mhm.
See folks you're watching. The main streams you want to be checking out would be my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TwinWorld. You can also look me up on YouTube. Best to do a Google search for TwinWorld Game Review. Being co-hosted with Dude Relative.
hello.
And so,
初めて見るやつだ。
if you go to my YouTube page in my description for
つな
this
ぎなさい。
stream,
つなぎなさい。
is kind of linked there as well.
これだな。
私から行くね。一気に行きましょう。行くわ。行けるわね。
ナイスコンビネーション。次取るぜ。
Yeah.
なんか初めて見るのがいいわ。
Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have your restream chats echoing. Just your YouTube chat.
Yeah. Yeah, the restream chat is showing people joining the Periscope. No, I'm not yet.
こんな敵いたかしら。
Yes, I would go. Wait,
やった。
これ。
I can see one.
これね。
始めよう。翼。
任せて。この隙に私も。次。
まだまだ。殲滅完了。
いいウォームアップだったね。
俺を構えろいつき。
初めて見るやつだ。慎重に行こう。
いけるわ。それよ。
That's an armor gun.
いけるわ。
そい。ここか。
セッション行きます。一気に行きましょう。行くわ。次。
おりゃ。レディやれるか。
やったー。こんな敵いたかしら。
オッケー。
燃えなさい。これね。
俺から行く。閉じるなよ。
任せて。続いてください。続くわ。 気は作ったわ。
任せろ。
これが本物のパフォーマンスよ。
Nice. The performance got me a session. Time to shut them out.
Take that. 不意打ちに気をつけろ。
初めて見るやつだ。慎重に行こう。
つなぎなさい。
Red circles, guys.
走れ内向。
ライブスタート。
どうだ。次いただき。エリーやれるか。
私も。
Check out this one. Get behind me.
みんな大丈夫か。
First strike.
Let's see, black scale force.
Ouch.
俺の技今の五木なら使いこなせる。ん？
So what was it that I needed again? Oh, I've got what I need. Okay. Inferno Force. Buttery voiced Inferno.
This guy wants to do defense. Fine for being iced.
Ha! 先制取った。落ち着いていこう。
いいわよ。
仕入れろ。
私に続きなさい。お願い。
次いただき。次取るぜ。
続くわ。
この調子でいこう。
Yeah, I'm just working my way through the through everyone's weapons.
Yeah.
Looks like even this room outside.
不意打ちに気をつけろ。
It's almost a bad situation.
Yikes. Kind of savage right now.
Yeah.
敵の気配は消えたようだ。
Alrighty. Hockey, black scale, right?
And then the slowest slowpoke ever.
I think I got that one. I gave two things to her.
Oh, is that what was the slowest slowpoke? Was it the iron scale? Or no, the ironclad barbarian?
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. Ellie sends a topic saying, "Hey, Barry would probably have CDs and DVDs of Dia Witch Iroha. Sigh, why do I have to do all this research on a theme for an anime that I've never watched before?" And a bored cat sticker. You know what? I realized. I don't know if I mentioned this thing during our last session, but I had noticed that using Google Hangouts, the some of my
ライ
friends,
ブスタート
they started advertising this thing called Bitmoji.
もう一撃
Do you remember me mentioning anything like that?
Not that I remember hearing now.
Alright. Anyways, I tried it, and it's apparently this thing that, like it gets you to describe yourself and basically build a paper doll of yourself, and then it puts that paper doll in a whole bunch of different poses as custom emoji that you can send in text messages and stuff.
Oh jeez.
But then I realized that years earlier, Mitomo allowed you to do the same thing, to create custom like line stickers or text message stickers for yourself featuring the me.
畳みかけよ
Okay.
So I started using my Mitomo again for that.
つなぎなさい
いかずちよ
Yeah, I don't know speedy things to begin with.
任せるわ
次いただき
Yeah, they now have. Yeah, I remember hearing about the new animated emoji that some companies have on their phones.
Yeah, you got Twitch emojis, and you have some of theirs, and extensions.
Yeah. I was like, I actually tried Line for a little bit, and I was asking about like the distinguishing thing about Line is that you can create and not just create but sell your own set of line stickers.
Okay. Yeah, these lines and basically like you get a phone number to call you, and I guess it does text messaging now or something too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I think the main feature of Line is it's for people who don't want a text message plan and who don't want a data plan. So what they can do instead is, as long as they're near a Wi-Fi, as long as they're near a free Wi-Fi spot, they can effectively send free calls, or yeah, free calls, free video calls, free text messages through Wi-Fi in place of a proper text and yeah, in place of a proper text plan.
Yeah, there's so many of those things. Like the one I'm using for me.
燃えなさい
Yeah,
You want to take on savages? Generally,
that's what you think of one.
generally speaking, you want to take on savages because they give you permanent stat boosts.
Okay.
Like, I'm actually, like at this point, I realize in hard mode I'm actually quite far behind the curve, and I need to start like building up stat boosts so that I can get back ahead of the savages that I'm seeing at this level.
Okay.
Which means I'll probably have to level down to normal difficulty and take on savages.
敵が現れたぞ
Level down to normal difficulty specifically to take on savages.
俺だって成長してるはず
よく頑張ったな
You
いつ
brought the difficulty down.
それよいけるわよし
クロム直伝やな
Yeah, no, like I have an app.
Good.
I know my tablet
いけるわね
now.
Yeah.
信じてるぜ
Phone number. Then so you can phone number.
この調子でいこう
People don't give up funds or like a bunch of credits on their account.
Yeah.
People can text you for free, text them for free.
Yeah.
俺のとってお
You're
きだ
also using that app.
受け取れ
Video
トマ
calls.
Yeah. It's basically an alternative text that uses Wi-Fi instead of the cellular data.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, yeah, it works over cell data, works over Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Then I have another app which is similar, where you could do texting for it, but not being free. But
Yeah.
I think you can call into anywhere in Canada, which is good for me.
Alright.
And yeah, that was called Fonzo.
針の刃よ
It used to be called Dell Voice.
私から行くね
Yeah, I guess it's sponsored by Dell.
Ah.
次はお前よ
次取るぜ
もう一撃
Alright.
いい感じ
But yeah, it's just for the voice part. You can get voicemail, you can call forwarding to a landline. Now, if you're not in the app, don't fall for it. Don't put your landline box in part 3 calling area. So basically, you give them that number, if you give them your real number, people have to that.
ついてきて逃げるなよ
Alright, I see.
Yeah, so many apps
ナイスコンビネーション
do this, that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not free if you're paying for it, but it is an alternative. In case your local, in case your local phone company or whatever isn't doing what you need of it.
Yeah. Yeah, some apps have texting, but they want you to call. Some apps give calling, but they want you to texting.
Yeah. Like, if I recall, Line is totally free. They make money by having you buy stickers.
Okay.
Probably a little bit for people who want to make and sell stickers, would probably be the case for me. You can make, like, I wasn't really too interested in it until I found out that you can sell animated stickers with sounds. So basically, like miniature videos.
They must have to do
Yes. Like, of course, you're not going to be able to like steal someone else's intellectual property and make, say, Mega Man stickers and sell them. But if you have a character of your own, then make stickers out of it and sell it. And it's just a thing that you have between friends. Then yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. How many of those pieces have you got? I guess 2 of the 3.
I've gotten them all. I've completed the quest.
Oh, you've got them all?
Yeah. I'm just sort of waiting for this attractor spray to wear off. I'm collecting some extra performa in the process. How about you? Which ones do you have now?
I'm just waiting for that slowpoke one.
Alright. Yeah, the Ironclad... Shoot. Ironclad Barbarian.
Yeah. So I beat the Ironclad guy.
Oh, you did? Then who is the slowest of them? Yomotsushikome?
いろいろ試したいことがあるの。
Yomotsushikome?
わかったわよ。
What?
Is it the Yomotsushikome?
I don't remember.
Like, I can see one on your screen right now. I don't know if you've already killed it.
I think I have because it's got stats on it.
Alright.
But maybe I didn't get what I needed off of it.
Oh yeah, the Force.
Yes. 戦闘開始だ。行こう、みんな。
みんな無理はしないでね。
Oh, it's purple out there now, so I must have it.
Alright. Let's see here. Some Radiants have weapon skills, especially skills for precision. Status guard. Oh, hey! Try to activate enabling the skill to trigger such as status elements, regardless of that enemy's defensive resistance. That's something I forgot about.
Yeah, it was the Conky Black skill right that we wanted.
Okay. I still don't have the thing that lets you.
たまりにたまっているわよ。他の言い方はないの。
Get the external one for my current is my
行くわよ。
Alright.
いいライブだったわ。
So you have to use a weapon skill.
この力受け取って翼。
I'm going to have to look at the details of that skill, or the details of that talent. Tsubasa, if someone is charmed, she can start a session on them with something. Not a regular attack. I thought a regular attack. Yeah, I thought she could start a session. I'm sure there's something you can learn that lets you start a session with a regular attack. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, it's possible, but I've never heard of anything work with a regular attack. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's a lot of new cards. First one, build a heal ball.
Oh, wait. Huh.
Ooh, that's a good thing. Cast member can join in on a session even if they're in the subclass.
Yeah, get those. Get that as many times. Stack it up as many times as you can.
Yeah. Oh wait, God, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm still missing an object for that crap. Okay, so the one I'm getting is one per battle you can survive at least full 20 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was hoping it was the other one. Okay, so now let's figure out which weapons I've got for people and who needs weapons. I think almost everybody has a mastered weapon. All three of them. Okay, so it's key. It's fully mastered. There's Toma. Ellie's all fully mastered. Okay. So I need one.
Ah, here it is. Knock 'em dead. When a lance skill is used on enemies inflicted with charm, confuse, or seal, a session can occur ignoring affinities. So even if they repel lance attacks, use a lance skill on someone who's on that person if they're charmed, confused, or sealed, and a session will begin.
Nice.
I think Kiria might have so much magic regeneration that she might never actually need Spirit Leech.
Okay.
But I still don't want to get rid of it. She might have to use it in longer battles to replenish her energy. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm thinking
just in case.
what she might need is a skill to gift energy to other people. And I don't think such a skill exists in the SMT universe. There's one that I remember that exists in the Tales universe.
Yeah, I remember there being one. Well, I don't remember about D, but yeah, there was no reason that they send your energy to someone else.
Tales of Symphonia, Rain has the ability to gift 10 magic at the cost of 10 magic, of course. And anytime anyone hits a monster, anytime anyone hits an enemy, they gain 1 magic point. Downside is she has a very slow 2-hit combo. So to get those 10 magic points, by the time she gets those 10 magic points, unless she's fighting a boss, the battle's over. Maiko sent a topic saying, so Yashiro showed up again. We really don't have time to be fighting amongst ourselves. There's just too much we don't know about him. Listen, avoid fighting Yashiro if you can. We need to prioritize saving Barry first. And oh, there's a new side story available for Ellie.
Nice, yeah, might have it. I'll have to see.
Alright. So I will check to see what cartridges I can forge.
I can help use special performance final hour. So let's start getting something equipped. See what else I can.
これでいいかな。それじゃユニティス
ネージフォーム。
今つく。
Basa and Curia. We gotta be
これでいい。
クロム、俺に力を貸してくれ。
two more weapons we can jump through. Curia. We've done our last one.
これ。お兄ちゃん、パフォーマー使っ。やったー。それじゃ。
カルネージフォーム。
今作っ。これでいい。それじゃ。
カルネージフォーム。
Yeah,
今作っ。
probably got that one too.
パフォ。
Aha, so this one gives you expertise.
Hey, Mac505, welcome to Periscope. You guys want to watch from the main feed? Twitch.tv/TwinWorld is my main feed. You can also search for TwinWorld reviews on Google for my YouTube account, which has reviews and stuff as well for Nintendo games. As well, if you check this feed on my YouTube account, you will see that Cumulative is co-hosting with me.
Yep.
His description, or his channel, is in my YouTube description, and then he's also streaming my feed with his feed starting
Yeah.
hard mode in Game Plus.
Yes.
He's got both of us going at the same time on his channel. So yeah, you can check us both out if you wish.
So she could stand to gain healing expertise. She could stand to gain some levels in healing expertise. I need to gain some more levels in Zero Diamond. But I don't think I have enough Forma to reforge any of my Zeodine swords. Durandal seems to be my best weapon right now. It gives me Null Electric, Zeodine, Resist Ice, and Axe to Thunder.
Nice. So it looks like the guys are good for now. Only thing I'm short on, I think I could have gotten one more weapon if I had enough 3-star Forma.
Alright.
And it's just a matter of getting more new guys killed.
I'm seeing some Wind to Thunder session skills that are not equipped. Is it because I have Wind to L Thunder? Ah, there's Wind to L Thunder. There's Bow to L Thunder. Okay. So Solkati is something I'm going to want to reforge as well, because it teaches Ether.
Cameron, we can check my map here. Oh, this is a request. In Shibuya, I think it's purple. Green. Yeah, so let me jump there quickly.
Alright.
What's the time? Oh, I feel it.
We are at
Almost
about...
3 o'clock.
Yeah, we're at about 2 hours of streaming. So on your map is a purple dot.
It's hard.
let's see. I see a couple of side quests in Shibuya. One in Daitama. A couple in the Fortuna office. And one on the Tobo rooftop. What?
You have 4 macros.
Yeah. You should have at least 3 left now.
Yeah, I've got 1 now.
Oh.
Dang it.
Alright.
This one proceeded 3 to 1.
Shouldn't be too much trouble to collect.
I'm gonna have to wait now if I can finish that side quest. Where am I seeing Russian? So I see there's a quest down here which has to be done.
I'll have a look at what's happening around Shibuya. I see a couple of side quests and a couple of requests. I see a request near Central City, actually. I should probably have... I should have gone there. I should have entered there. Shibuya, Central City. Alright. Save those for next time?
Really, like, really slow running.
So let's see. Iori. This character, Iori, who does this,
That's weird stuff. That was a long time for it stuff.
Can you still hear me?
Okay. There we go.
Alright. But yeah, this character of Iori here, he starts a series of side quests that is very reminiscent of Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. There's a character there called Antony. And both of these characters are basically obsessed with demons. And they want a demon girlfriend.
Demon girlfriend.
Yeah. So each of them has a string of quests that sends you after a different demon, or in this case, Mirage.
Oh boy.
So this will be interesting to follow, but it might be best to start on the next live stream, on the next episode.
Yeah. And we have to get those CDs.
CDs? I don't remember.
Very CD for the anime song.
Oh, right, to advance the main quest. Right.
Guessing it's at his
Uzume Lesson Studio?
yeah, it's not in the office.
So I will check. Actually, Ellie tells us, I think, where to find what we're looking for. Ellie, what did you say? Hey, Itsuki. No, that's not it. Main store? Ah, here it is. Hey, Barry would probably have CDs and DVDs of Dia, which Iroha. But she doesn't say where.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's at his studio. Well, there's an exclamation mark there, so it's gotta be there.
Alright.
Like that.
So if I just cross the street over here, run down to his Madison studio.
Yeah, that's it.
actually not seeing an exclamation or anything here. Let's see if I just walk in. Aha!
お、これだ。さすがバリーさん。主題歌 CD もある。早速聞いてみようぜ。キリアさん、歌ってください。
すごくかわいい。
すごく。
キリアさん？
なんでもないから。待って、いつき。私が歌うわ。私に歌わせて。
よっしゃ、ブルームパレスに行きましょう。パフォーマーが輝くキリアさんなら怖いものなし。
Yep. The Balloon Palace. Kiria's radiant skill ready for you. To the office.
I wonder how long the game Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is gonna be.
Oh.
パフォーマーが集まるミラクルステ
Well,
ー
if
ジ。
it's anything like the previous two games, at least 100 hours.
新しいレディアントスキルが作れるようになったよ。
I'm thinking, I don't know how the heck we're gonna coordinate a 4-person
どんなのができるんだろう。
100-hour game.
楽しみだね。
That's
Yeah.
just gonna take us a year.
Maybe. If we do weekly episodes, then yeah, 50 weeks a year, 100 hours.
Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to do a multi-stream on that game.
これでいいかな。それじゃあユニティするよ。
The long
私に完成の
But yeah, if we go to a loose like 2-day per week, like if we can do 2 days per week or 3 days per week, then we could get it done in half a year or a
あな
quarter
た
of
に
a
素
year.
敵な一
3
年も
months.
見られて嬉しい。
Yeah, that's insane.
何のこと？とにかくこれで歌のお題をクリアするから大東テレビに向かいましょう。
I'm almost wondering if we should keep the like apart from this game, keep like the multi-stream to like co-op based game, multiplayer based game.
Yeah, anything where you could have, yeah, it'll be interesting. For single player, it'll work for sure. Co-op, I'm not sure, but I don't know. If you wanted to import Phantasy Star Online too, or Monster Hunter XX, then we could try it. We could test it out with that for co-op
Yeah.
gaming. And yeah, competitive for sure, because that definitely uses different perspectives. But in that case, we'll probably want to keep the latency high, just so that like each other's screen could act as an instant replay from a different perspective for anything that viewers may not have caught the first time round.
I guess it depends on for that who is all playing. If it's just say like streamers against each other and that's it, then latency doesn't matter. But yeah, if viewers are playing against the streamers, you definitely want latency higher. So they can't use that as a way to catch you like Splatoon and stuff.
Yeah, no screen watching. If you're screen watching, it's gonna be 15 seconds late.
That's the one nice thing with the OBS is you can actually put in a nice stream delay in there.
Oh yeah.
4 or 5 minutes behind, but that'd be pretty bad.
Let's see, where are Kiria's passives here? What was it that she just learned? It wasn't Endless Song. She's got a great way to keep her energy up. Rainbow Vocals, that's it. Heals a small amount of EP upon winning a battle. That's why she's never running out. Because she keeps healing it as soon as she wins the battle.
For which?
Check.
Song you just got?
Yeah, look in your menu under skills, and then scroll down to Kiria's passives, and look for Rainbow Vocals.
Okay. That's
So yeah.
nice.
That unity wasn't just for the cutscene, or just wasn't just for the sake of plot. It actually does something for you permanently in battle.
Yeah.
So let's teleport to film set B indoors.
When performing a Pursuit or Pursuit weapon attack during a session, critical rate. A Pursuit weapon attack.
Where, when performing a pursuit weapon attack during a session, so when performing a weapon attack during a session, the critical rate increases.
This is a Pursuit weapon attack.
Yeah, I think that just means a weapon attack. Like any a pursuit weapon. I think what they mean by a pursuit weapon attack, meaning the one that didn't start the session, a weapon attack that didn't start the session.
Okay.
So it pursues someone else's attack. So what's that one called? First on the scene. That doesn't make much sense.
So save.
Yeah, I just saved. I'm about to talk to the guy.
Okay.
Suppose I can look around for any Mirages.
Where's the bridge? I think it was the second floor. No. First.
Yeah, film set B indoors.
クロム俺に力を貸してくれ。
いいわよ。いけるわ。
そい。
There we go.
みんな
I'm at
つ
the
いて
guy
きて。
now.
お願い。つないであげる。つないで。もう一撃。
Variant Force Red.
ラスト。
みんな大丈夫か。
俺の技今の樹なら使いこなせるより貴族的なこの力で華麗なる戦いを
私の
さあどうよ。
どうや。
Oh, got jumped by 3 guys.
Oh yeah. I should probably remember to put slow-mo on.
悪
Skills. Slow-mo. And... Attractor spray.
畳みかけよう。みんな落ち着いていこう。
それいけそうね。
落ちろ。
私に続きなさい。お願い。
おりゃ次頼むぜ。
もう一撃。それよ。
お疲れみんな。
Oh, another such room.
俺が力になる。行くぞ。
いや
Another room with another...
先生取った。
大丈夫。翼ならやれるわ。ありがとう。私頑張るね。落ち着いて。集中して。
If I get rid of
Mirage
a
attack.
weak shot,
いけるぞ。
了解。
venom
よ
shot,
し
or
バッチリ合わせるからね。
そい。
I would say weak shot is probably the weakest of your
みんなつい
skills.
てきて。
So I would get rid of weak shot in place of venom shot.
次はお前よ。
that's
ナイスコンビネーション。スクエラーン。
もう一撃。
Yeah.
俺だってま
Like
だまだ
the only time I would
畳みを目指せる
vouch for weak shot over venom shot is if there are enemies that can absorb health from poison or reflect poison or something like that. And this game's rules do not include for that.
Really, it won't let you swap out of item have open slots.
Yeah. East, west, and north.
Another guy.
気をつけろ。
So outside this door, tall guys to the east, west, and north.
ミラージュの気配。
せい。
If I
ひ
shot
とま
the
ず
guy
安
right
全か
before.
俺が力になる。戦いは回避できた。いきなりか。ひとまず
Ah,
は
there's
安
a
全
tall
か。
guy.
俺を構えろ。いつき。
囲まれた。
ミラージュアタック。
I picked a bad time to use an attractor spray.
それいけそうね。
消えろ。
ライブスタート。
どうだ。ナイスコンビネーション。エリーやれるか。
続くわ。それよ。
やれやれ。
俺の技。今のいつきなら使いこなせる。 Yeah.
East, west, north. Faster S.
俺を構えろいつき
Hold on.
せいせい
Yeah, you might as well use that Pastorine S. If you aren't already under the effects of Pastorine S, just use one.
Let me see what they are.
Yeah.
Close any movement. Okay.
戦いは回避できたか
It basically makes you faster.
Nice.
いつき近い敵の気配は消えたようだ俺を構えろ
Or more
いつき
more specifically, it effectively makes you faster without causing you to lose control of your player. Or without causing you to lose control of your character.
せい
I'm actually running past a whole bunch of treasure chests so that I can find these tall guys.
I found one guy. All these walls you can break down.
Mm-hmm. I'll bet the first time we're supposed to run out of time
戦いは回避できたか
break the walls on the way back.
Yeah, maybe.
敵が現れたぞ敵の気配は消えたようだ気をつ
I
けろ
don't know if I'm going there.
数が多いでも
それいけそうね
落ちろ
気を流
私に続きなさい
次いただきパス
呪いの力たまりにたまっているわよ他の言い方は何よ熱いわよ
Oh, gold one.
そうこれがいいの
Found where the rare ones show up.
I got a rare one, yeah.
すげえ俺たち
No,
ありがとう
Lower his stats and brute force him.
oh, you missed.
Or inflict status effects on him. Oh, I found the third one.
Oh, sleep. Oh, no.
敵が現れたぞ
Let's see. I'll head back, but first I want to grab all these treasure chests.
Yeah. 敵の気配は消えたようだいつき近いぞ
Oh, he's dead. Awesome.
戦いは回避できたか
Couple medium electric attacks. Oh,
Alright.
Maka converter.
Yeah, that'll let you create one rare thing.
俺が力になる行くぞ
Let you create a rare
俺を
carnage.
構えろいつき
Okay. Dave.
敵の気配は消えたよう
Takes me on Savage.
だ俺を構えろいつき
Alright.
Ah, Savage.
Sauvage.
Saria, 準備はいい呪いの準備ならよしみんな気をつけてね落ち着いて 集中して翼にドクドクしてね。
Well, you guys are already dead.
いけるか相棒。
さあいつでも
今がチャンスみたい。
見切った。この手応え。
セッション行きます。一気に行きましょう。
That's a lot of freaking back.
任せるわ。
ナイスコンビネーション。いけるか。
ギャリラスト。
やれやれ。
Crap, he's already dead.
俺の技
No,
今
you're all
の
dead.
いつきなら使いこなせる。
You gotta see it first.
うん
Did I get kicked out again? Am I really?
敵が現れたぞ。
I did.
Hmm.
I guess you just kind of double that for a while because I have the screen turned off.
Ah.
終わったらパフェ食べるんだから。
So does that mean if you plug it in, it'll work a bit better?
見せるよ。
There, try to do it again.
ミラージュアタック。
Does that
Doesn't
mean
like it turns the screen off.
了解。
Save battery power. I'm guessing after so much time, it won't like that. It turns it off.
yeah?
濡れてきたわね。
I guess I can just keep the screen on then. That's fine.
That might help.
Trying to avoid battery drain.
Mm-hmm.
その調子だ。いつき。
Not two guys.
ありがとう。
ええ、分かってる。準備 OK だよ。これ。手ボタンに
始めよう。がこいつか。
任せて。続いてください。私も。行って。
まだまだ。
みんなありがとう。この力受け取って翼。いいかしら。
No one setting up poison stuff. There you go. I see it. Let's see. Fire.
敵だ。不意打ちに気をつけろ。
Another shot.
ひとまずは安全か。敵だ。一気に決めろ。敵の気配は消えたようだ。
Oh wow. There's 250 bucks in one of these.
Ah, nice.
25,000 yen.
近いぞ。
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
That's some pretty good damage. Yeah. Man,
ひとまずは安全か。これはミラージュの気配。戦いは回避できたか。いきなりか。
落ち着いていこう。
oh, come on. Get out.
手加減なんかしないから。それいけそうね。
始 始めよう。
援護行くわ。ドーマ
次いただき。
もう一撃。ラス
助かった。
ト。みんな怪我大丈夫？この力受け取って翼。やったわ。いいかしら。
Let's see, one more treasure chest over there.
俺を構えろいつき。
せい。
ひとまずは安全か。俺を構えろいつき。
やんだ。
せい。
戦いは回避できたか。
I think I've got everything in the treasure boxes here. Oh, and here's the box with all the fast arena.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them in there.
Alright.
I gotta grab that one. Damn, red attack. I had Zan. Got rid of it.
This fast arena is basically cash for me now. I can sell it because I have the skill that uses it.
Beetle.
I'm gonna run for a quick bio break. I should be back within about a minute, but I'm waiting at the old guy.
Okay. Okay. Destroyed. Oh wow. Hey folks, welcome to my Periscope stream. If you're enjoying it, I'm self stuff.
I'm back.
Cool, welcome back. So my time's almost up. I gotta quickly find the 3rd guy.
The elusive 3rd guy.
There he is. Really, as soon as I get to him, it says time's up. That's
Oh wow. I have to check with the director. Alright, well at least you know where they are now. I'll
Yeah.
bet if you ran around the circuit in reverse order, you might find them faster. since now all those walls are broken.
Yeah, the first two are like right there. Oh, I don't like those guys. Really?
Those zigzaggers.
You know what?
Those guys do seem tougher than they normally are.
Yeah, they will hit me pretty hard.
Like, just going by Fire Emblem logic, they're barbarians and brigands tend to use axes, but they're also the most... They're also either the first enemies that you encounter, or generally just the weakest.
Okay.
Like, if they're ever given lines in dialogue, they're often portrayed as just the stupidest kind of people you can imagine. Okay, boss. That kind of thing.
The lance like thing. I already have that. Now the radiant skill is ready. Start activating.
Yeah, I recently got the Combat Master accolade, which is probably something like fight 1,000 battles. Well, no, it'd have to be... No, like 1,000 battles must have been a long time ago, because I've definitely fought more than 10 battles per hour.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a lot of battling around here. Oh, the door. I must do that one. I go with that door then. Oh, I guess that's a different spot. Where's the old man? Yeah, I was running in circles here. I haven't found the path to him yet. Oh, he's right there. Aw, I'm gonna go swipe and I got hit by a gun. You guys go out first. Ouch. Crap.
Oh, Marian's bad.
That's nice. I sometimes block their attack.
Yeah. The carnage you have equipped determines that. So you probably have immunity to axes now.
Where's the way in? It's crazy.
What I would do is report out to Fortuna office and then just travel right back in and teleport.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Wait, yeah, unless you're right here. Just... Oh, he got me from the side, that little bugger.
Do you have any repel spray or repel water?
I might. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might be good to help get them out of the way when you're running around looking for the guys. Looking for the actors to get the scripts too before the director decides it should be changed. The writer decides it should be changed.
Nobody can use anything on it. Oh, whatever, go back. Do that. There we go. Death by session. Better go grab this fast thing now.
Listerine. I wonder if it's supposed to be like a mouthwash like Listerine.
Yeah.
Or if there's maybe some kind of tangerine juice product that's named similarly. Alright, you're at the guy.
You're too late. Here's a new and fresh script.
Oh, wait. I forgot that I was talking for that.
Pick script. Go, 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 go.
Oh, I guess maybe I can just... Okay, I can just wander around. I don't have to actually go to the next area. Received a topic from Mike.
But you already...
Yeah, I found the 3 guys, so I'm just sort of waiting here. So I'll use an attractor spray. Quite some mirages around here.
Mina, 落ち着いていこう。
それいけそうね。
走れ、来航。
ついてこられるわね。
次、いただき、いけるか。
やりラスト。
お疲れ、みんな。
Yeah, they probably gave you the fasterines, like 3 fasterines there specifically, so that you can run around, outrun all the mirages as they show up.
蹴散らすわよ。
よし、
焼き尽くせ。やったわ。
始めよう。次。
私だって。この隙に続くわ。よろしく。
任せろ。
これが本物のパフォーマンスよ。
I was right by you too.
敵だ。 一気に決めろ。
やった。今の俺はミラージュマスターなんだ。
それよ。
この間合いなら
みんなついてきて。行きましょう。援護行くわ。任せるわ。
ナイスコンビネーション。いけるか。
私も。ラスト。
俺だってまだまだ高みを目指せるはずだ。
俺のとっておきだ。受け取れ、トーマ。
Strange. Why does Toma have fog breath and debilitate?
First. Wait,
いいか。
There's just no better skill right now.
いいか。いいか。
囲まれた。せい。
ice blaze.
記憶などなくても俺には一木との絆がある。
準備 OK だよ。
照れくさいな。パリの刃よ。
この調子だ。いつけ。
みんなついてきて。今だよ。グー。次。
任せろ。
私も。
Nice.
ラスト。
お疲れみんな。
Alright.
Starting to always on there. That was this one.
敵が現れたぞ。
Yeah. Grab that. Item over here.
みんな気をつけてね。はあ。
戦闘開始だ。クロム。
了解だ。
呪いの力たまりにたまっているわよ。
他の言い方がないの？
Oh wow, not against any of these.
よし。
Got a couple fighting guys.
No, I was wondering if, like I've been using Itsuki's electrical skills to take out the Yomotsu Shikones, and he's running out of magic really quickly. So I was wondering if there's perhaps a more energy efficient way of taking them on. Well, they're weak against spears, so I can just have,
逃がさないんだから。
or weak against lances, so I can just have spears.
もう一撃。いって。
おりゃ。すげえ俺たち。
この調子で頑張ろう。
俺の技
The radiant skill.
今の一木なら使いこ
Radiant
なせる。
skill. Got furnaces. Oh crap. And this is another brick. Needs another boss probably.
Possibly.
Needs to fight by that.
Alright. So we shall see what's across this bridge next time.
Yeah. On our next episode.
一木
As soon as I can find my way back to that room. Was this the... What was that? This was that director.
ひとまずは安全か。
What I'm gonna work back in my radiant skill set.
Alright.
What am I doing?
try setting the difficulty to normal and using the repel and shoot, what was it? I'll try using a combination of skills to see if I can only fight savages.
Okay.
So skills. Estima. It's already active. So anything that pops up should be a Savage Mirage. Let's see if I can take on a Savage Mirage at normal difficulty at my level. It might, even that might be impossible because I'm supposed to have like a party of 7 or 8 people, and I only have 4 right now. Or, yeah, 5.
Well, she will do normal. Hopefully, I can do it.
Well,
Sort of.
yeah, but Savage Mirages are supposed to be like right at your skill level. And if they're at the skill level that I was at the end of the game, with a full party of 7 people and a session count that goes up to 18, then they're probably going to be too powerful for me to take on with a party of 5 and a session count that only goes up to 5.
Huh.
Like in this game I haven't even unlocked duets yet.
No, we haven't done duets yet. Yes. Okay, so I'm green, but once I found bottom this.
無理は禁物よ。
戦闘開始だクロム。
了解だ。
Bubble chat.
Yes.
Even on normal difficulty, these are especially difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Even still, I'm dealing two figures against them.
That's it.
Yep. I wonder if the difficulty doesn't factor into Savage Battles. I might have to load up my my end game on my previous file, see how I took on the Savages there, see what strategy I used on the Savages there.
Yeah, because you're kicking your butt now and plus. Yeah, that must not matter. But it doesn't make sense. Attacking damage plus over top of normal game.
Well, no, I don't think it has to do with. I don't think it has to do with it being a new game plus. It has to be with these guys being just on the edge of being able to defeat them when you're absolutely at full power. And when you go to a new game plus, you have like about 2/3 of that power taken away because you have to unlock it over the course of the story again. So like all your party members that join in, that jump into session battles and bring it up to not just however many party members there are, but 3 times that. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Party members that have spells that reflect physical attacks. I don't have that.
Ugh. But he died there again.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the legs.
And then there's that, like, there's a couple of attacks that, if you're about, like, if you're about to take a physical attack, then a high defense unit will jump in and take the attack for you. Or you will ignore the attack and instead deal that damage back to them. And it's not like an attack mirror which breaks after one use, but that you'll keep doing it. You'll keep counterattacking.
Okay. So I'm all saved up here.
Alright, so I'm ready to head out as well.
Cool.
So perhaps tomorrow?
Yeah, the next night coming up. We can
Alright.
try to aim for around the same time-ish.
Alright, so we'll see what's across this bridge in about 20 hours.
Yeah, give or take.
Alright, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, have yourselves a good evening, and we'll see you all next time.